Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, and today we're going to be going over my money goals and budget for July 2023. Somehow, we are about halfway through 2023, which is crazy. July is one of my favorite months because it is my birthday month, and then also I just really enjoy the summertime. I am somebody who prefers the heat over the cold. But let's go ahead and talk about my finances for the month. I am going to start with my money goals. I actually really only have one money goal for July, and that would be to put at least $2,000 to my emergency fund. So that is the next goal in my journey that I am prioritizing. If I'm able to put $2,000 more to my emergency fund in July, then I'll get to a little bit over $9,000 saved, and then I'll be obviously much closer to my goal of $12,000 for the year. I'm pretty positive I will be able to do that, but if not, it's okay, and ideally it would be more than $2,000, but we will just see how everything goes. Outside of that, I don't have any other financial goals just because that's my main focus right now, my emergency fund. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm expecting for income for the month as well as my budget. Up on the screen, you are seeing my budget spreadsheet. I do actually have this simple spreadsheet linked down below and you can get it for free. However, if you're interested in other trackers such as Debt Avalanche or Debt Snowball Tracker, a simple net worth tracker, or even a goal tracker, I have those available for purchase on my Etsy shop, and that will also be linked down below. As far as my income goes, first up would of course be my income from my full-time job. I am a Salesforce consultant, and for July, I'm expecting $4,051.74. So this is the new amounts that I'm expecting now that I've increased my 401k contribution. Before I was doing 6% to my 401k, now I'm doing 10%, which is saving me a little bit in taxes, and then of course lowering my paycheck because I'm putting more to my 401k. So this is what I'm expecting as far as my take-home pay. Business income, I'm combining business income and extra income. I'm putting $3,000. It might be more than that. It just depends on the timing of things. But from my side hustles, I think my side hustles alone will reach $3,000, and then extra income may be a little bit more. This number is gross, so this is what I would expect, and I would have to put money aside for taxes. I'm also never completely sure about this number just because it just depends on when I get paid out by like sponsorships or affiliate sales. I also usually don't know how much I'm earning from certain things until the final day of the current month. So yeah, it just depends, but I think 3,000 might be on the low end, which I'm very grateful to say that, and that would be great if I go above it. Now, as for my sinking funds, I think I may pull out about $65, and I will discuss where that comes from when I go through my actual budget. Before I get into my budget, I want to give a thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with me for this video. You'll have probably already heard of Mint Mobile before, not only from my channel and other YouTube channels, but also those silly ads with Ryan Reynolds. And if you've been thinking about switching your phone plan and if you want to save money, now is the perfect time to do it because Mint Mobile is running a promo for 50% off through July 14th. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 per month, and you don't have to sacrifice data, speed, or coverage. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network, and they keep costs low because they sell direct to you online, meaning they cut out the retail stores and the salespeople. All of their plans include unlimited nationwide talk and text, plus lightning fast 5G and free mobile hotspot. They also offer a modern family plan that lets you set up a really affordable family plan with as little as 2 lines. I switched to Mint Mobile back in October of 2022, and making the switch is super easy. They actually have digital eSIM cards, so you can sign up and activate immediately right from the comfort of your home. However, if your phone is not eSIM compatible, they will ship you the SIM card for free, and you can still set everything up from your home as well. I have their unlimited plan. It's a service that I pay for myself, so I am always happy to partner with them because it's a company that I genuinely use and believe in. I really like the service. I've had no issues. I was living in a city closer to Atlanta before when I made the switch, and now I'm a little bit further out and I still have great coverage, no complaints from me. And I am excited to share an extra special offer for my channel that if you sign up using my link before July 14th, 2023, you can get 50% off their unlimited plan. The unlimited plan is typically $30. Now it will be $15 and you still get the same great coverage. If you're interested in making the switch, be sure to visit my link, mintmobile.com/debtoverit to take advantage of this 50% discount. My link will also be down in the description box and you can start saving money today. Thank you again to Mint Mobile for partnering with me on this video, and now we can get back into my budget. Okay, so this blue section that you're seeing at the top, this is all of my sinking funds, so I will run through these numbers. First up would be my taxes sinking fund. This is money that I set aside for my taxes. I do have to pay quarterly estimated taxes from the income that I earn from my side hustles. Budgeting about $200 there, and this is lower than usual, and I will explain why when I get to my business expenses. Emergency fund, like I said, my goal is $2,000. Gift sinking fund is always $75. Car/car maintenance sinking fund is $100. Car insurance sinking fund is also $100. Beauty sinking fund is $75. And then one more thing that I added on here is my house down payment sinking fund, and I put that at $100. Now the reason that I added this was because a while ago, I don't know, a few months ago, maybe it was last year, I made a video on the goals I want to reach by the time I turn 30. So I am turning 30 in July, just a couple of weeks. And I know that one of the goals that I set was to just start saving for a down payment, and I have not funded that whatsoever. So I was like, okay, before I turn 30, let me just put 100. I guess I should have put this as one of my goals, but it's not really like, you know, I don't care too much. It's not a big deal if I don't do it, but I probably will just go ahead and pop $100 into the sinking fund just to say that I achieved that goal, like starting saving for that. So I know it's kind of silly, but I feel like I can fit it in, so I will go ahead and do that. This pinkish color is for investing, and I put my brokerage on here, and I'm just budgeting $100. My main focus is my emergency fund, and of course I'm still contributing to my 401k, but I've decided that bare minimum I want to do at least $100 per month to my brokerage. Now, sometimes I do receive direct support, and if I do receive any of that, it would go to my brokerage as well. But no matter what, I'm going to do at least $100 to my brokerage account. My brokerage is with Vanguard, and it's all invested in VGT at the moment. Next would be donate. I am budgeting $100. House/utilities, the purple section is related to housing. I am budgeting $1,082. This should be accurate. The only thing I'm not 100% on is the water bill. So we have not received the water bill yet, so I just kind of guessed based off of what last month's bill was. So I think 1,082 should be about right. It might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less, but still much better than what I was paying when I was living on my own. So very excited about that. Household. This is anything that I need to purchase for the home, so cleaning stuff, laundry detergent, anything under that category. And I found that over the last couple of months, this has been higher than what I've been budgeting, so I'm going to do 100 for July. I don't know if I need that much, but I figured I would put that just in case. Orange section is for food. So first up is groceries. That I'm budgeting $400 per usual. And then food out, I am budgeting $150. Now the reason I went higher on food out is because my boyfriend and I are joining his family down in Florida. We're driving down to Florida to just like stay where they got a condo with their friends or something, so we're like just joining in on the vacation. We'll actually be working out there for one of the days, so I figured I would probably like pay for one of their meals or something, or if we go out to eat, I don't know, I don't really know what to expect, so I just put $150. It definitely wouldn't be $150 for like just the two of us, but if I pay for their stuff just for like letting us join them or something, and then also including in case we go out to eat. Next is gas for my car, and same thing here, I increased this to $120 because I will be driving my car. I mean, honestly, I think my boyfriend will probably pay some of the gas, but I think I'll probably have to fill up my tank like at least 3 times in July, just because driving down there is like a full tank of gas and then driving back, of course, and I'll need some just anyway for my everyday driving. Health and beauty, I am budgeting 200. Not too sure what I need to purchase yet, but there's always something in there. Dogs, budgeting 418. So this is a little bit higher than usual because if you remember in June, I budgeted quite a bit for them to get their cleanings, their dental cleanings. And I already paid for my half of it with my sister. Well, a little bit of it. So we actually have pet insurance, and one of the claims that she submitted, or multiple claims she submitted, has not been processed yet, so we are expecting some more money back. I think this will be less than what I have here, but I put the full amount that's remaining just in case. But I think this will be like maybe 350 to 375. Next is business. So this is a big one. I'm budgeting 2,150. My usual expenses plus a couple of other things that I will discuss once it actually happens, just because I'm pretty set that I'm going to do it, like 99% sure that I'm going to do this, but I don't know yet. So I'll talk about it when it actually happens, and I'm very excited about it. It's a new thing for me. So overall, related to this, I am just excited to get to have an opportunity to do this, and then I'm excited to share with y'all once it actually happens. Next would be Netflix, and this actually increased, so $23.48. Y'all know that Netflix was buckling down on sharing your password with other people, so I've had Netflix for a couple of years now, and then I, of course, let my sister use it, but we don't live together, so they did start to notice that and decided to add her on. I think it's like $7.99, about $8 extra in the month. Now, I did just put this for myself, but she is going to be paying for it, so yeah, it'll be my usual price. I just have to like deduct from what I pay her for the dogs, and yeah, she's gonna cover this, but I just put it at this because that's what's actually charging to my account. Next is gym, LA Fitness, $39.99. Travel, so y'all know that we booked a trip to Costa Rica in a couple of months. However, we've paid for everything so far, like the flight, the Airbnb, but we have not gotten the car yet. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to book that this month or in July. I'm expecting about $500. Last time I looked, they were actually really, really affordable, the cars out there. So we'll just see about that one. I don't absolutely have to book this in July. I honestly could probably wait until we get to the airport in Costa Rica, but I figured it would save us time and potentially money if we get ahead of it and just go ahead and book it now. So that's what I'm planning on for the month. And then final thing here is an oil change. So I think I'm gonna get an oil change before driving down to Florida because I haven't gotten one in a few months. So figured it would be best to do that before driving, you know, like 600 plus miles altogether. So I'm expecting about $65 there, and that is where the $65 comes in from sinking funds. I think that's typically what I pay for an oil change, but if it's more than that, that's fine. I'll just pull it from the same sinking fund. That is my car maintenance sinking fund, which actually has quite a bit saved up. So altogether, I'm looking at spending over $8,000, which is quite a bit, but you know, a big chunk of it is going to savings. So if we exclude my savings and investments, this comes to $5,348.47 of actual spending. You can see here that if you subtract my expenses from my income, I am in the negative, but that's because I'm going to have a lot of money rolling over from June into July, and that's for my business expenses. I already have the money now. I'm also waiting. I should be getting my Georgia State tax refund this week or maybe early in July because I did call them and get through to them, and I will be getting that. Thank goodness. Of course, I get paid on the final day of the month, and that's all going to roll over into July. So by the first of the month, it should be a little bit over a couple $1,000s that I have to work with in addition to what I make from July itself. So yeah, that covers everything for the month of July. I think I included everything. Usually I forget something, but this should be good. I do have a lot going on for the month between like exciting stuff, including travel, as well as a bunch of business things. I'm also going to an event in July that's related to business, and yeah, it's just an exciting time. I do really enjoy July. I get to celebrate my birthday, spend more time with family, and overall it's just a more relaxing month because of, you know, like going to the pool and spending more time outdoors. So very much looking forward to everything going on in the month. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Feel free to share your goals for the month or maybe for the second half of the year. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really supports my channel, and I'll see you in my next one.